This one's tough, Jesse. I know if we're talking about Goldilocks here, my response wants to be just right, but I'll say right now it's too low. And the reason why, even though he's made a ton of cuts, and maybe for DFS, right, we're talking about he'd be a good cash game play. He'd be someone that maybe not a lot of people are familiar with. Great around the greens, great putter of the ball. And when he gets going, especially in tough events, we've seen him at the top of leaderboards, right, in some of these majors. I just take a look at some of the other guys around his odds. And when you take a look at those who have won this tournament, or, well, we've only had 1 year, right, 2016, the top five players at least had a top five in the last dozen events, a dozen tournaments coming into this, right? And while Christian Bezuidenhout does have solid finishes, you take a look at this class of players at the top, and I think their win equity is so much higher than someone like Bezuidenhout's. Will it be great for South Africa? Yes, absolutely. But I'd rather have Geoff's boy representing the RSA as opposed to Christian Bezuidenhout. Even though I love Bezuidenhout's game, Louis Oosthuizen is a guy that should be here, right, Geoff?
Yeah, I mean, he should be, but he's going after that FedEx Cup money. Right?
True. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
He's going after the FedEx. Look, I mean, you look at Bezuidenhout's odds and plus 3,500. It's not that bad. I mean, we have a limited field event, but I think I agree 100% with what Reid said. And it really comes down to, if you're going to take a shot with someone off the elite players, there's players with bigger odds underneath Bezuidenhout that just have similar or maybe even better win equity than him. Siwoo Kim, a guy who's won 3 times on the PGA Tour, is plus 5,000 on the DraftKings Sportsbook. Garrick Higo, his countryman, who won on the PGA like a month ago, is plus 5,000. So, you know, when you look at it, there's players underneath Bezuidenhout with far bigger odds. Mackenzie Hughes is another one. I just think these guys are way better value, unfortunately. Love this player. Very talented, like Reid said. He's one of the best putters in the world, but I think there's far better value if you go a little bit deeper.